Love and hip-hop star and rapper Maurice Fayne was sentenced to 17 years in federal prison. Fayne, who was the sole owner of Flame Trucking in Georgia. And how was he convicted and why was he convicted? For the PPP. Fayne applied for a PPP loan through United Community Bank back in April of 2020. And he asked them for more than $3.7 million. The 38-year-old, who also goes by Arkansas Mo, ended up receiving a little more than $2 million. And prosecutors said he ended up using the money for personal items. Wow. Everything that looks good is not always good. Just because it looks good, it doesn't mean it's good. The prosecutor said that more than $1.5 million of the loan proceeds went towards the purchase of $85,000 in jewelry, including a Rolex presidential watch, a diamond bracelet, and a 5.73 carat diamond ring for himself, to lease a 2019 Rolls-Royce Wraith, to make loan payments, and to pay $40,000 in child support. He's out there bubbling and balling with that PPP. And according to the federal government, they said this sentence should serve notice that the FBI and our federal partners will investigate anyone who misdirects federal emergency assistance. Chris Hacker, who is a special agent in charge of FBI Atlanta, said, "We won't tolerate anyone driven by personal greed to pocket American taxpayers' money. That should be going to those who need it." And I totally agree. He said the money from the small business loan was intended to fund the payroll of the 107 employees Fayne claimed to have at his company. Prosecutors said he certified the loan would be used to maintain payroll or make mortgage interest payments, lease payments, and utility payments, as specified under the Paycheck Protection Program rule. And family, you gotta look at it in life, that everything that looks good is not always good. What they say, everything that glitters is not always gold, and that's case in point. And then you know what greed means? Greed is what gets everybody. Even when you have people pushing the illegal, what happens? Greed. Greed always catches up to a man. That's why even the Most High say in the Bible, greed is terrible. Greed is a stench to my nose. So we have to be mindful, because some people do have the businesses that need the money. And then if everybody else takes the money, now the small moms and pops that need to get the money, the SBA is telling them, hey, we're out of funds. Why we having people that never owned a business or even never worked, but they bubbling off of it. But one thing that they do have to know for sure, that when it comes to dealing with the federal government, they don't care how long it takes to hunt people down, especially when you're talking about millions of dollars. And when they start researching names, looking at that name, and that name say $500,000, and that name is black, it's really simple. You get to saying, well, what's the odds of that? He's black, lives in the hood. I don't know, we might need to look into him. And that's not saying that because you're black, you don't deserve it or don't make money and have businesses. So it doesn't say that at all. But it just says that they will investigate. and they're doing it. They know it's millions of people, so it's going to take time. But you would hate, even I've told people before, you would hate to get that money, especially if you got it illegally, and then you finally get yourself together, and now you get a letter from the IRS and they ready to garnish your payment after you done bought a house, new car, you living life good, and now they done sent you a letter saying, yeah, back in 2020, 2021, you got this loan, and we can't find no way that proves that you own the business. That would be a major setback. And I just say that to say this, family, everything that glitters is not gold. And with that, I'm going to say, this is the new Zenu, north, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.